morning. Oh my goodness. There are some times when life's challenges are challenging. Welcome to the Exponential Joy Podcast. Oh, recover your joy. Where we remember who we are, where we reclaim our power, and joy is not a luxury, it is who we become. Today, we're talking about identity. Not the identity you were given, not the identity that you were shaped by trauma, but the identity you choose. Identify as a champion. I identify as a champion. That affirmation, it's not just words for me. It's a decision, a declaration, a reclamation. Because there was a time when my identity kept me trapped. And here's what I've learned. Sorry if I'm moving to the side here a little bit. TikTok once again has complained about something that I have said. So there are many social media outlets that I am on. YouTube is my favorite because it's just more flexible. So because there was a time when my identity kept me trapped, and here's what I've learned. Your identity is not fixed, it is built. You are not born with preset beliefs. Every belief you have, including the ones about yourself, has been learned and reinforced through experience. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Your identity emerges out of your habits. What you do repeatedly becomes who you believe you are. In fact, the word identity comes from two Latin words. Essentius, meaning being, identidem, meaning repeatedly. So your identity is literally, you betcha, your repeated being. Let that land. Who are you is what you do over and over and over again. Everyday proof, small wins, big identity. I craft what I wear each day. Today's shirt, it is what it is. And for me, that's not defeat. That's acceptance. That's power. Each morning, I turn on the coffee maker. I do the dishes. That's not just routine. That's me embodying the identity of an organized woman. I write every day. That's me embodying the identity of a creator, an author, a voice. I didn't start out as a writer. I became one. Page by page, journal by journal, habit by habit. See, evidence builds belief. Here's the truth. You only believe something about yourself because you have evidence for it. If you go to the gym consistently, you believe you're committed. If you study every night, you believe you're disciplined. If you show up for life, even on hard days, you begin to believe, I am strong, I am capable, I am a champion. Every action you take is a vote for the person you're becoming. Who are you voting for? This is where people get it wrong. They think change has to be big, radical, instant. But real change, it's quiet. It's daily. It's built in small moments. Each time you write a page, you are a writer. Each time you step on the mat, you're an athlete. Each time you speak truth, you are powerful. No single moment defines you. But the repetition, that's where identity is born. Identity is born through repetition. It's a two-step process. So here's the process. Step one, decide who you want to be. Who is the version of you that already has the life you desire? What do they value? How do they show up? What do they tolerate? And what do they do not? Prove it to yourself with small wins. not tomorrow, not when it's perfect. Today, one action, one choice, one aligned step. See, there's a question that changes everything. I've seen it transform lives. Ask yourself, what would a healthy person do? What would a happy person do? What would a champion do? And then do that again and again, because your habits shape your identity and your identity shapes your habits. It's a feedback loop, round and round, both ways. Because values drive the loop. Okay? Here's the key. Don't let results drive your life. Let your values lead. For me, I value balance. I value peace. I value inner freedom. And those values, they guide my actions every single day. They shape my habits. And my habits, they reinforce my identity. For those of you who understand my story, you will understand that I identified as a mother, and then I lost my daughter. When Emily died, being a mother changed. I identified as a battered woman because I was in an abusive relationship for long enough for it to be considered battery. That is who I identified as. And I had to change that entire feedback loop, like radically change it, incremental little movements. I remember when I first learned yoga and then I got on the mat and became a teacher. That took a lot of effort because at the time that I was learning how to become a teacher, I was also struggling with adrenal fatigue. And my eye vision was absolutely atrocious. I had to wear these beautiful muted, light browny yellow, amber glasses. That's what I needed to do at that time. See, becoming the champion. Becoming the champion. You don't become a champion overnight. You become a champion choice by choice, habit by habit, day by day. Yeah. So today I ask you, who are you becoming? And more importantly, what is one small action you can take today to prove it? When I identify as a champion, and maybe it's time you do too. If this episode spoke to you, share it, subscribe, and remember, you don't find joy, you become it.